the man representing the Buccaneers, and they've certainly gone all in on social media. They want to see their guy make his way to the final. Got to get past the Saints, and Nickhacko first. He'll sling it to the outside.
At Western Michigan University, he works 30 hours a week for FedEx, and he's able to play Madden at this high level.
And there's Johnson. That was like a shovel pass. He's working up the sideline, a little stop and go. And he's... You hear a lot of hip-hop in Madden. It's one of the first country music guys we've had. Whatever works. Aikman.
Playlist. He said, I got some Luke Combs, some Morgan Wallen, some Thomas Rhett. I mean, I don't know who these guys are. He said his main track, you need Whiskey Glasses by Morgan Wallen. That's his jam.
Add him to iTunes. Here we go. 2nd and 6 at the 24. My music is kind of whack. I'm the kind of guy that'll listen to George Strait, but also rock New Edition. I'm all over. This is as far as either of these guys have ever been. And the MCS, Aaron, a diving grab there by Hill at the 19. 4th and inches.
This gets scary, though. He's got all those guys in the box.
And he'll lean for it, and it will be a first down.
Nickhacko, you got to get after Aikman and play to your strengths, which has been that blitz.
Both these guys trying to go over 20 grand in their Madden earnings. As Aikman will get sacked up back at the 25. Here in San Francisco. Aikman here on 2nd down. And Troy gets it to Ingram, the speedy tight end.
It's a very manageable situation for Civil. There's no one on the outside right there.
Hacko doesn't seem concerned. And he'll motion him in. Aikman with time. And we got a field goal coming up.
You think they'd ever let us hoodie up here? It's a little nippy.
So 1st and 10 at the 34 after the opening drive yields a field goal. We saw his struggles on the ladder. He certainly has probably run into games where, you know, those meta formations just didn't pan out for him as he hands it off. That's a lot of belts floating around on just one side of the bracket.
Dropping in coverage.
Wilson looking on 3rd down. And right over the middle of the... Still hanging out in the NFC West.
Great chess match being played right now.
John Ross solo to the right. Tyreek will join him. Wilson.
Civil's going to have to stop coming on this 3-4 bear because I promise he doesn't want to sit in cover 3.
He'll stretch it. He'll make a move. First down, a little bit more. One man to beat. RG would know part of the development team down there in Orlando. Tiburon and Troy Apking inside field goal range. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning as Chris Johnson breaks it to the 2nd level. Here at the 2-minute warning in a 3-point game. Chris Johnson once again, and they won't get him. Hacko takes the lead.
And it looks like Civil has no...
Got these guys wired up. I can't wait to listen to them at the half. Under 2 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter. Aikman will just throw it away. He leads all our competitors in passing attempts per game. It's a dink and dunk for sure.
He's got him.
And leads him up, and Evan Ingram can't drag the toes.
Huge play right here at the end of the 2nd quarter.
Aikman. Civil looking. He'll throw that into coverage. And Troy Polamalu, long hair, don't care.
And that's cool, Mo, that you mentioned that, because I asked him, I said, what got you into it? And it's literally just watching guys we've seen here. He said watching Problem on Twitch, watching Joel on Twitch.
Wilson will get under center, and that goes.
This is a run 100 out of 100 times.
Yeah, let that clock wind all the way down like that.
And Johnson, I think, lost a yard. He does have Steven Gostkowski, and this is right down Main Street, and it has the distance. And he'll hand it off. Chris Johnson, a little stop and go.
Yo, you be discrediting a lot of my Madden credibility. I know it's been like a decade since I've been tough, but I was tough at one point, bro.
Hey, Techers is from London. At one point, you went over and played Madden in London.
I represented our country in London and brought back the trophy. If that's not Al Bundy type glory, I don't know what is.
And you know, a lot of players, once they get down, they stop singing their lyrics. We're not going to see that out of Civil, clearly. You know, he's just enjoying life like a good little country boy.
You know what? Let this play go real quick.
As Wilson gets to the outside here.
Great lurk.
And it's right to Shazier. And that might be what gets Civil back in the game.
But Civil, great adjustment there. Comes down with a sick lurk with Shazier.
One turnover apiece now as Aikman will hand it off. Misdirection. Jukebox time. And I'm not sure why maybe he doesn't have Chris Johnson at fullback. He'll hand it off. And why not? Just jukebox your way in. Under 9 minutes to go in the game. To Marco. Go out of nowhere. It's a loose ball. And Tyreek saved a disaster on the kickoff. Now, let's take a look at the play that set up the touchdown. This is right to Shazier.
And look at Shazier. He's guarding the corner route, but he snaps off. Just a great defensive play there by Civil.
The funny thing about Civil on that fumble, he said, I don't even want it like that.
He's lying to you, RG, I promise.
He'll take it however he can get it, Omo. Here's my favorite play, that stretch X alert lookie.
And he'll hand it off to Chris Johnson. And Ross on the outside, the speedster.
He's going to need a block shed here. Otherwise, somebody's going to get wide open.
He has him.
He's going up top. John Ross will haul it in. It's a touchdown for Hacko. Take a look at it again, Mo.
Busted
John
coverage.
Ross is speeding.
Yeah, it looked like Troy Polamalu just came too far down in the box. He was in a deep zone, but he bumped into his user, and that's why he just got completely burnt. Be able to keep up with John Ross anyways.
And how about the Mo Romo on that one? He told us, he said if he doesn't get a block shed, it's going to be trouble. So let's see, he's going to get put to the test right here in the biggest game of his life as he's down 7.
Look for the bubble screen as well.
Aikman, good call, partner. He swings it outside of Tyreek Hill. And so that'll bring up a 1st and 10 at the 44. Aikman, once again, hands it to Chris Johnson. Was the 2009 Offensive Player of the Year, back when RG was good at Madden. Am I doing better, G?
Yeah, that was around
Is that better?
time.
All right. Aikman gets it out to Hill.
And I'll be honest, I was around in Madden 09. It had to be some time before that when RG was good at Madden.
Get out of here. Y'all are just ruthless, man. I won a challenge in 09. I even beat Evil O in the final game.
As we still got one more match to come. Volterax and Trey Keys. And there's that pass.
Going back to that same exact play.
Big 3rd down. Picks up the blitz. Sets his feet and fires. And
oh my gosh, bro.
It won't be an INT. Kick is up and just over the crossbar. Shazier full motion out. And using a whole bunch of time. Hands it off to Chris Johnson. He tries to stretch it out. Juice box. Back to the bunch.
Looks like he's going to air it out.
You can't pass the ball right here.
I would never pass the ball right here, but it looks like he's going to.
Wilson. And he has a wide open.
Oh, he dropped it.
And he can't hang on.
He sends him out for a route, and this fullback dive will not work against this defense. That's one thing I can promise you.
And they'll hand it off to Chris Johnson. He'll try to fall forward. He won't get there. And that's where he'll go.
Trying to keep Hacko off balance. But like Mo said, didn't work right there. No dice.
2nd and 9. Little hitch. He'll pass lead him up.
And that's that pass lead ability. You know, he picks up 8 yards right there instead of picking up 3 or 4. Just that ability can make a difference. I love how he's incorporated into his offense.
3rd and 1 from the 26. Field goal won't get it done.
Great route.
And swings it outside as his fullback.
For the end zone.
And that's that tight end, and that's Ingram. That's not a low cap tight end. That's a legitimate threat at the tight end position.
Really tough situation, but you're one stop away from winning this game, so get it by however you can.
Well, that's the crazy thing. I think the clock was on the move. And it's a screen machine, and that's going to push it back. Nickhacko blitzes 73% of the time. That's the third highest in the tournament.
Looks like he's taking a shot here. Just trying to catch Nickhacko sleeping.
Going for glory.
So after the third sack of the game for Hacko, here comes Civil. Swings it outside, and it's picked off. Ryan Shazier.
Come on, Shazier.
And he's still running.
Look at that flex right there from Nickhacko. That might have been a $10,000 interception. Civil tries to throw the comeback route and get Icky. Got the dive animation, which is usually free money. Instead gets punched in his mouth. Hacko gets the pick off the tip, gets on his horse.
1:04 to go after the turnover. They'll stretch it. And here comes that first timeout. That's going to stop the clock with 59 seconds left in the ball game.
One first down and this game is over.
That game's coming up next. They go back to Chris Johnson. It's a first down and more. He'll lay down, and it's going to be a win for Nickhacko.
Looked like Civil was going to get away with the bad read, but he doesn't. Shazier comes up with the tick pick, and Hacko just gets a first down to seal it. Great adjustment there in that fourth quarter to go back to running the ball.
I'll be honest, I thought Civil might be the player to beat in the division. Nickhacko says, not so fast, my friend.